Making rapid testing widely available, more widely available, much more widely available, and building a core of contact tracers who will track and curb this disease while we
build a core of contact tracers that will track this disease. All right, going back to the contact tracing. So he's putting together a contact tracing task force.
We prioritize getting vaccines first to the most at-risk populations, developing clear and detailed guidance, and providing the necessary resources for small businesses, schools, child care centers to reopen and operate safely and effectively during the pandemic, protecting both workers and the public, scaling up productive life-saving treatments and therapeutics, and when it's ready, making sure an approved vaccine is distributed equitably and efficiently and free for every American.
Now, he said under him, and he sounds very similar to Bill Gates and Melinda Gates, that it's all about the vaccine and making sure that the vaccine is distributed equitably, free, all right? And we're going to see who exactly are those people who are the primary targets to receive this equitably free vaccine.
If cases rising once more, it's imperative that we ramp up our production of personal protective equipment to make sure our brave healthcare workers have what they need to do battle safely against this virus. We're going to get states, cities, and tribes the tests and the supplies they need.
We're going to get states, cities, and tribes. When have you ever heard them use the term tribes? All right. Now, you may think that, oh, well, that's just a word. He just happened to throw that in there. No. Continue to listen and you'll understand why he said tribes.
We're going to protect vulnerable populations who are at risk, most at risk from this virus, older Americans and those with pre-existing conditions. We're going to address the health and economic disparities that mean this virus is hitting the Black, Latino, Asian American, Pacific Islanders, Native American communities harder than white communities.
Let's hear that again. There you have it. There are your tribes. We're going to target the most vulnerable, the elderly, and then after the elderly, we're going for who? Let's hear that again.
Economic disparities that mean this virus is hitting the Black, Latino,
Latinos,
Asian American,
Asian Americans,
Pacific Islanders,
to show you, brothers and sisters, they know who the 12 tribes of Israel are. Because you have a lot of Israelites out there saying that the Pacific Islanders and some of the Asian Americans that you would consider, Samoan and Filipino and those within those islands, they know that those are part of the 12 tribes of Israel. They're Naphtali. They're from the tribes of Naphtali. During the, slavery of the American times of old, while you had the Negroes picking cotton in the South, in the Pacific Isles, the Hawaiis and the Fiji Islands and Philippines and all those areas, you had those natives in sugarcane plantations, right? Serving a similar slavery that we here in the States and our ancestors served. So yes, those are the children of Israel too. They're letting you know it. That's who this is aimed at. Now, again, this is who our people voted for. And it's not so much that they voted for Biden to be president. They voted for Trump not to be president. Okay? We're going to talk about all that and more in tonight's broadcast. But I just want you to see who these tribes are. So while we're celebrating Trump no longer being in office, your new president-elect is getting the vaccines ready for you. Because of economic and financial disparity, you're the ones that need it first. Not, hey, because of economic and financial disparity, let us get you the 40 acres and a mule we promised you during Abraham Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation of the slaves. You know, that could go a long way in our financial and economic stability. No. They're going to give us equitably free vaccines. Right? Let's keep going.
Native American communities.
Native Americans, the tribe of Gad, all Israelites who we know are Israelites according to prophecy and history.
Harder than white communities.
They're hitting them harder than white community. So this vaccine that's coming is not for the white community in the beginning. Right? They're not the ones suffering from this. This disease is a black, Native American, Hispanic, Pacific Islander disease. They're the ones who suffer from it the most. Focusing
on these communities is one of our priorities.
Folks in these communities is one of our priorities. We are their priority. Okay? And how sinister is it that we as a people would think that if we vote Joe Biden, right, that we're voting for the lesser of two evils. We're voting for a better option. And I'm not saying Trump is the better option. Two wings of the same bird. But I'm just saying this is how the devil gets you to run into his arms. Okay? That's how he gets you to run into his arms. He'll call the other side the devil, and him, the angel, and him being that angel of light, to get you to run to the light when that angel of light is the devil too.